I'll be honest with you, there was a time that I cursed God and said, why won't you let me die? One of the things that drove me to the Salvation Army's doors was the fact that I couldn't go on living like I was living, and I couldn't find a way to die short of suicide, and I knew better than that. I'll tell you, things looked pretty bleak for me when I hit the door. My family had pretty much given up any hope that there would be a rehabilitation of a 50-year-old man who had been deep in addiction to the point where he had graduated to IV abuse on drugs. I was unemployable, not trustworthy, definitely antisocial. And at first I just thought it would be like any other recovery program. I've been probably to a total of 10 to 15 different treatment centers and futile attempts to break this cycle. And this is the very first time that the bells went off and I actually feel a difference. I stayed busier here than I did when I had my own home with 5 acres and a full-time job at 60 hours a week where I traveled all the time. These people have taught me how to work for my fellow man and the well-being of him. Basically, they taught me how to care.
I believe that the community in Tyler really, authentically, genuinely believes in the mission of the Salvation Army. It's an average-sized city, but with a small town love. I feel the community here trusts the Salvation Army. We've been here for 110 years. We're a part of their tradition. We're a part of the fabric of this community. The Salvation Army in Tyler is a conduit of grace. We have a myriad of organizations, individuals, churches, schools that all utilize the Salvation Army as their own conduit of administering what they feel is the grace of God to those around here who are in need of it. Our motto here locally is the road to self-sufficiency. During their time here, we assist them with GED classes. We have assisted people in going back to college. In fact, one guy getting his master's. We assist people in computer literacy classes, in resume building classes, in parenting classes, in AA classes. We try to help each individual and whatever their needs are every time they enter our facility to help them get back on that road to self-sufficiency.
I weighed 140 pounds. Hadn't eaten in 10 days and hadn't been able to keep water down for 7. It was safe haven for me. I just met a whole lot of caring people here who put up with me in spite of me, not because of me. They allowed me to get my feet back under me. They supported me spiritually, emotionally. And I just really believe that, God just put me where I needed to be.
That's the point I was at when I came here. It was I hadn't spoken with my family for 6 months. I hadn't seen my kids. Was probably at the lowest point imaginable. I was lost and hopeless and helpless and at wit's end from the day I walked in. The compassion, the caring, and the resources and support that the entire Corps and staff have given has helped me start on a new journey in life. I started working here in the nursery. They allowed me to do that, and I was so blessed. I really, really enjoy doing that. I want to continue doing that because I want to be a part of extending the same hand of help and love and compassion that was given to me when I came. Something saves your lives and changes you and allows you to become a new person. You kind of want to stay connected.
If I run across anybody in my travels that seems to have very little or no hope at all, I will not hesitate to bring them to the door of any Salvation Army facility and introduce him to a way of life that I have found to be probably the best there is.